heart of a child is like clay. As a parent, it is up to you to mold it as you want it to be. God has given you children as gifts. Please help us all to mold them onto golden hearts. Thank you so much for watching the Kids Golden Moments. We just started, but we are yet to have so much fun. Today, as we always do, we are going to mold our hearts, our hands, and our heels onto greatness, because that is the mandate of this program. We always want to see the best in every child, because we believe, and one thing we strongly believe, that every child has gold within. And as we harness and we develop that gold, the child will come out beautiful and wonderful for the whole world to see. Thank you once again for joining the Kids Golden Moments. Well, today it's time for the I'm a CEO. I am a CEO means that we are molding the child's hands for greatness. That the child will acquire some entrepreneurial skills, some business skills, develop their talents so that they can use it in future to be great upon this earth. So today we are lucky and so privileged to have Uncle Bernard. We have caught him today, and today he's here once again to teach us some basics in artwork. For we know one thing, that artwork and painting or creativity really develops our mind and also gives us the love for reading. Let's go over to Uncle Bernard. Uncle Bernard, welcome. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. It's so nice to be back to you again. Hello, lovely kids out there. As you know, this is Uncle Bernard, and I'm here once again to teach us something new about art. And guess what? Today, we will be learning how to draw an outline from a letter. Yes, from a letter. We have been dealing with how to draw outlines using numbers as our references. But today, we are going to shift to an alphabet in a bit to try and balance everything. So these are my tools as usual. I have with me here my pencils. I have with me here also color pencils and my eraser. So let's go right away to the board. So you can grab your pencil and follow along as we go. So today we are going to draw from the letter A. And when I'm done, you'll tell me what we have here. So we begin to develop our letter. We go that way. Okay. We go this way. Come that way. We go. We go. We go this way. Go that way. Go that way, and we come this way, and go that way, and go this way. So kids out there, follow along. We'll be forming a perfect picture very soon. Doing this, that way, there, there we go. We go that way, go this way. Okay, so let's begin to color our work here. I start off with the color black. I already taught us this technique of coloring. This is called the hatching principle of coloring. So kids out there, you can hatch along as we go. Like I've always been saying, we always try to hatch along the contours. Begin to color the dots or the circles that we have in our work. Go that way. Move to the left side and color every single portion of the circles we have here. Okay, so we take color red and begin to hatch along. touch along the contours of the word or of our outline. So there we go. Touch along this line. Okay, so there is an unshaded circle here, so let me shade it out. Okay, come back to our line. Go along the contours. There we go. Come along this contour. And, okay, then we come to the inner part and begin to shade. The black. And there we go. And there we go. So we have a ladybird, and our ladybird was drawn out of the letter A. So kids out there, you can also try and make an outline of a ladybird out of the letter A.
So the letter A has given us such a beautiful thing. So artwork is just creativity. You can use anything to form something.
That's very true.
Wow. And I think you spent about 5 to 10 minutes, but you were concentrating on it. And look at how beautiful it looks.
One thing is, the more you get to know, the better it becomes. So as you begin to draw and as you move along, you realize that the further you move into the art, the much more you fall in love, and the more you get concentrated. That's how art helps our concentration.
So art helping our concentration. It's the same as reading. Most of us read one book 1 year. We can't concentrate. We read and we go and eat, we read and so we spend so much time. But when we take a book like artwork, unless you finish the artwork, the beauty will not come out.
That's very
so it's similar to reading. Until you finish the book, you will not really understand the whole concept of the book. So please tell my kids out there to finish their books. Okay, so kids, ask Uncle, you see the beautiful artwork Uncle has done. Lady Bird, beautiful, black and white. The same with your life. If you're able to finish a book, concentrate on your reading. That is one of the reasons why we're having this Kids Golden Moment. To help children develop the love for reading. Because when you read, you acquire so much knowledge. And you can be whoever you want to be. Because ignorance kills. Remember, kids, always remember that Golden Queen, Mommy says, ignorance kills. Because even the word of God says, ignorance will make us perish. But when you have knowledge, you shall rule. So please, try and finish your book, okay? Kids Golden Moment, hearts, hands, and heels. In the land of ice and snow, out amongst the Eskimos, there's a college known as Sojiwawa. Wah, wah, wah. You could hear the college girls giggle and make an awful noise when they see an Eskimo tra-la-la. Okay, so this is what we got last week. Nora, thank you so much for your wonderful songs. You have a beautiful voice and a beautiful heart too. I know that. So this is Scream for Ice Cream, the song we started last week. Yes. Okay, so I think you want to continue. All right, over to you, Joe Latin.
So this is the continuation of the song we learned last week. So these are the words. They've got a leader.
They've got a leader.
Big cheerleader.
Big cheerleader.
Oh, what a guide.
Oh, what a guide.
She's got a frozen face.
She's got a frozen face.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
When she says,
come let us go, come let us go
to the 45 below.
To the 45 below.
All the Eskimos
Begin to hurrah. Begin to hurrah.
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 So these are the words for the song. So I'll now sing it to you bit by bit. So they've got a leader.
They've got a leader.
Big cheerleader.
Big cheerleader.
Oh, what a guide.
Oh, what a guide.
She's got a frozen face.
She's got a frozen face.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
When she says, come let us go.
When she says, come let us go.
To the 45 below.
To the 45 below.
All the Eskimos begin to hurrah.
All the Eskimos begin to hurrah.
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 So let me repeat it again. They've got a leader.
They've got a leader.
Big cheerleader.
Big cheerleader.
Oh, what a guy.
Oh, what a guy.
She's got a frozen face.
She's got a frozen face.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
Just like an Eskimo pie.
When she says, come let us go.
When she says, come let us go.
To the 45 below.
To the 45 below.
All the Eskimos begin to hurrah.
All the Eskimos begin to hurrah.
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 So this is how we sing the song. Let me sing from this portion, then we'll add both of them together. They've got a leader, big cheerleader, oh what a guide. She's got a frozen face just like an Eskimo pie. When she says, come let us go to the 45 below. All the Eskimos begin to hurrah, hurrah. So this is how we sing the song. Let me repeat it again. They've got a leader, big cheerleader, oh what a guide. She's got a frozen face just like an Eskimo pie. When she says, come let us go to the 45 below. All the Eskimos begin to hurrah, hurrah. So this, let me now sing the first with the second part. Since last week we taught this one. In the land of ice and snow, out amongst the Eskimos, there's a college known as Sojiwawa. Wah, wah, wah. You could hear the college girls giggle and make an awful noise when they see an Eskimo tra-la-la, la-la-la. They've got a leader, big cheerleader, oh what a guy. He's got a frozen face just like an Eskimo pie. When she says, come let us go to the 45 below, all the Eskimos begin to hurrah, hurrah.
Wow.
So
Next one, let's go back.
so next week we'll learn the chorus for this song.
Okay. It's quite a long song, but it's beautiful. I remember when I was about 2-3 years, in Northridge, like young. This woman is such a wonderful woman, Mrs. Comfort Engman. I mean, she's one of the reasons why I could speak good English, because it wasn't so good. But with all these good rhymes and songs, I was able to learn how to speak very good English. That is why we are taking time, kids, to teach you all these songs. Because looking through these songs, I realized that there are lots of sounds that rhyme, words that rhyme, and it makes you speak very good English. So let's look at a few words that rhyme here, Nora. I can see, what can you see? Guide, pie. Okay, so guide and pie. Then hurrah and hurrah, okay. Then go, below, you see. So there are words that rhyme. And whenever you learn such songs, it gives you very good, command over the English language. You can articulate very, very, very well. So let's sing it again. And as you sing songs, you always have to make actions for children to learn it. Because when I'm teaching children They like action and playing, then they will learn it. So kids out there, try to learn all the songs that your teachers teach you, okay? It will help you one day to speak impeccable English. Impeccable English just means that good English. And you can articulate so well, okay? So let's sing again. Let's go as we, let's go. In a land of ice and snow, out amongst the Eskimos, there's a college known as Sojiwawa. Wah, wah, wah. You could hear the college girls
Giggle and make an awful noise.
when they see an Eskimo, tra-la-la, la-la-la. They've got a leader, big cheerleader, oh what a guy. She's got a frozen face just like an Eskimo pie. When she says come let us go to the 45 below, all the Eskimos begin to hoorah, hoorah. Wow, thank you Nora. Well done. Kids golden moments, hearts, hands and heels. Uncle Bernard has developed our hands, Nora has developed our hearts in the form of songs, because songs bring a lot of healing. Now we are getting to the part that I believe you love also, the reading part. When we learn how to read and how to love to read, because readers are leaders. And remember, as I always say, I hope you've been reading. Kids, please do read for me. And one day you thank me, because when you read, you learn a lot of things that will make you indeed a leader on this earth. Parents, thank you still for watching. And thank you for sharing to your friends to bring their children on board. I promise you one thing. Any child who watches this program consistently is going to make it big in life, because you know what? We are learning so many things that will develop our hearts, our hands, and our heels onto greatness. Thank you once again. And for the first viewer, you still have your parcel, okay? You still have your parcel here. My cameraman said he's the first viewer. I wonder how. But this is for you. We have beautiful gifts inside. You can't imagine. You can't imagine. Beautiful gifts here. Some of my books. And, maybe the first father should call me. This is for you, Father's Day, okay? The first father should call me. Please, cameramen and all the people here, you are not my first viewers, all right? And also, you know what? I do very beautiful paper bags. So whenever you want any paper bags, you can call us. Any size, any shape, and we are there to help you. Look at these beautiful paper bags, isn't it? So whenever you need any paper bags for any occasion, whatever be the case, just call on me, okay, and I'll do that for you. All right. So as we are developing our hearts and our hands, let's go to Auntie Winifred to teach us some few things. I remember we've been learning homophones and group words and stuff. And today you said you're going to teach us similes. Similes. You know one thing. I remember something when I was a little child. We were learning similes in school. And one of my classmates said, as funny as a bee. Okay, over to you.
Hi, hello kids out there. Let me take off my nose mask. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well.
Yeah, we are doing well.
Over the weeks, we've been learning homophones and then collections of group terms. All right, so Mommy is going to take us through some few homophones we learned last weeks ago. Then I take over from there.
Okay, so remember that homophones are words that sound similar.
Yes, please.
And that is what I normally use for my rhymes. And for the citations I write. As I tell you, I mean the whole world, no one writes better citations than us. You know,
Yeah.
And Auntie Winifred is a serious writer too.
I'm learning from you.
You are learning from me. This one, I think we are over it. Okay, so homophones. Let me use this rhyme so that we just recap.
Okay.
Words that sound similar, but they can mean differently. Okay. So as I read this rhyme from one of my books, The Chameleonic Child, I believe that just pick up the words that sound similar. Those are called homophones. Okay. So let's go. Baby chameleon, why the change? I just saw you green, now brown, gliding lazily on the ground. You look lean, but your life is never down. You are not as strong as a lion, but it is a wonder you are as tough as iron. Your glamour and radiance I cannot fathom. Why the change, baby chameleon? Why the change? Your body is wide, puffed and flat. You can see far, eye by the side, striving hard against any tide. swaying side to side, walking lazily. Ah, you are so lazy. In the wild, your colors can go crazy. Why the change, baby chameleon? I love your style. I long to be a chameleonic child because I will have style. So, that's not too auntie. But the issue is that you can see that the lazy and the crazy, the tie, the sigh, the prize, all those rhyme, you understand, they sound similar, but they can be different. So these are rhyming words, but there's a slight difference. Homophones are words that sound the same. So you see that words that sound similar, but they may mean differently. So let's look at week. This week, I'm going to school because I'm a JHS 3 student, okay? But I am feeling so weak and tired. You see, they all sound similar. W-E-E-K and W-E-A-K. They sound similar, but they are different. And that is the homophone. We spent at least 2 weeks or so learning it, Auntie Winifred. So that is just the gist of it. And as I always say, get the first aid in English, this book, Mommy and Daddy. Get this book for your children. It's a good book. They will learn all these homophones, and whenever they are speaking, they will speak very good English, and they will also write very good English, and you'll be proud of them. Okay, so Auntie Winifred, over to you.
So I'll take over from the collection of good terms as we've been learning over the weeks. We spoke of a bench of bishops. When you go, you meet many bishops there. You don't say, Mommy, I saw plenty bishops, but you rather say, I met a bench of bishops. Okay. Then we talk about a hill of fire, a library of books, a forest of trees, a herd of cattle, and many more. So today we are going to learn simile. Simile, okay? Simile. I know you are pronouncing it at home. Simile. It's spelled S.
S.
I. M.
M.
I. L. And then E. All right. As busy as a bee. Most of the times we normally use like or as. Like or as. So when you are reading a sentence, especially those who do phonics in school, when you meet a sentence that has like or as, that sentence is considered as a simile, okay? Alright, so few examples here, then we move on. We have here as agile as a monkey. You know, when I met this agile, I didn't understand it. So I took my dictionary and then I found the meaning from it, as Mommy has been teaching us over the weeks now. And when I got into the dictionary, I realized that agile is when the monkey, you know, monkeys are very fast and they move freely. So that's the meaning of agile. So this is another word for you, a new word for the week. You can go find it and then use it to form sentences on your own. So as agile as a monkey. And then we have as blind as a bat. Wow. As blind as a bat. Then we have as brave as a lion. We all know lions are brave. Especially when you meet them at your door in the morning, you wake up. I don't know where you run to. Yeah, so as brave as a lion. As bright as a lark. As bright as a lark. And then as meek as a lamb. As meek as a lamb. So today we've based on us. Next week we are going to base on the like aspects of the simile. Okay, so
Auntie, so how can we use the similes in sentences, in essays,
especially
to make our sentences and essays very nice? We can use that,
yes,
right?
please. When you are comparing items or objects, animals, or even human beings, sometimes we can use it.
So maybe when you're writing, that day I was so tired, but I just rose as strong or as brave as a lion and went to. So, when you use it in your essays, it makes it nice. It makes it powerful. So, children, are you learning? So, me, I'm as agile as a monkey. I like jumping and dancing. So, Mommy is like a monkey. Yeah. Okay. And Ronti, you as meek as, are you really meek? No. Okay. So, thank you, Auntie Winifred. What do we have today? Today, we're going to do shared reading, right? But we are going to do it, we're saying page by page. Yes. No more sentence by sentence, paragraph by paragraph, now page by page. Parents, the shared reading is for you. It helps you bond together as a family, and it helps you teach the children. Over the years, over the weeks, as we've been reading, Ronti is improving with time. you realize that she's improving with time. Because whenever she reads and there's a mistake or anything, Auntie Winifred or I will teach her. It's the same. And mommy and daddy, if your children read and they make a mistake, you teach them the right pronunciation, the right words, the spelling, even the meanings of the word. You can take the dictionary and read together and look for the meaning of words. And this will really develop your children so well. So please, that is why we are taking our time to have shared reading every week to help promote the essence of shared reading. Over the weeks, we have done paragraph by paragraph, sentence by sentence, which means that Auntie Winifred will read one sentence, Ronti will read the other sentence, Naughty Ronti will read the other sentence. Then some weeks to come, we also did paragraphs. You read one paragraph, Ronti will read one paragraph, then Naughty Ronti will read one paragraph. But today we are going to read one page each, so that whenever anyone makes a mistake, we all correct in love and we all laugh, but we are learning. And it helps you to finish a book because you concentrate and have fun. So today I'm not going to do shared reading. The two of you go and do it. All right.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so just as Mommy said, this is the Chameleonic book as we've been reading over the week. And with the pages ahead, we've read it. So we are continuing from page 11. And our dear Ronti is continuing from us. Ronti.
Chameleon, a very popular type of lizard. It can change colors based on its mood. It allows a blending into their surroundings for safety by camouflage techniques. Factors influencing color change include maternal, season, temperature. Description: the chameleon has a wide body that appears to be puffed up. Narrow head allows you to see its shoulder from the front view. One wide eye on each side of the head and has a wide and long tongue. Moves from side to side when walking with a gait that appears to be quite awkward. Special features: can grab and hold onto items with its legs. Prehensile. With its legs, prehensile tail. Size: it is normally 1.3 inches to 24 inches long. Distribution: even when you are familiar with the various locations where the chameleon may be seen, you may not see them. They do blend exceptionally well to their surroundings.
Okay, so I continue with the next page. So strategy. Focus on a given area. Be patient to wait to see his eye blink or move. Make out the shape of one of them. Our crèche and nursery school was near a forest area and never saw a chameleon until a gentleman brought one out. It blended very well with the green and the brown of the tree trunk, thus you can hardly see them without patience and focus. Their types. There are 160 subspecies of the chameleon. They have diversity in shapes and location, and a very adaptable lizard. They are best in warmer locations, rainforest, dry deserts. Behavior. It is a timid type of lizard and will retreat rather than fight when they can. It can be kept as a pet due to their calm nature and amazing change of colors. Very intelligent species of lizard. Tough to care for since they need right balance of food, heat and place to live. Habitat. They live more on the island of Madagascar within the forest zones. Traits. They change color within 20 seconds with a special color pigment cell under the chameleon's outer skin called the chromatophores. Predators. Other free-dwelling animals such as snakes and birds are the most common predators of chameleon along with other mammals. Alright, so today we end our shared reading here and we'll continue next week. Don't miss next week because it has full of information you will need. If you are a chameleonic child, this is a book that will help you to realize the type of a child you are. Okay, so I'm going to the board and then we'll be starting with our sight words. Sight words. When you say sight words, over the weeks we'll be learning the name of letters and then the pronunciations as well. But today we are going to learn sight words which are tricky words. It doesn't follow the format of the spelling rules. In as much as you get a word like PIN, where you mention it as pin. Today we are going to see different words which sometimes we meet in reading books, and sometimes it's kind of confusing. So you know why it's like that. When we meet a word like, alright, so let's go to the bridge. You definitely know that P sounds O, I sounds A, N sounds Then when you combine it, you get pin. This time round, we have some words that are tricky. We call it tricky words or sight words. These words does not follow the spelling rule. Example, when you have a word like this, with the spelling rule, we know S is A is A, I is A, and then D is D. So, like normally we are supposed to mention it as said, okay, said, but it's not like that. That is why it is called a tricky word. Its proper pronunciation is said, said, said. So when you meet a word like this, even though you know your sound, you know your letter name, but it is a bit tricky. And then we have a word like, can you try and mention this out there? Yes, I know someone will say what. Yeah, I know someone will say what. But in terms of sight words, we will say was. Okay, was. It's not pronounced was, but rather was. And then we have a word like have. Okay, have. Someone will ask, why don't we pronounce the E? That is why it's a sight word. And then we have goes and does. Alright, so let's go over the few sight words we've learned today. We've learned said, was, have, goes, and does. So next week we'll continue with the sight word, and then we will know a bit more about what sight word is and how we are going to read it when we meet it in our reading books. Okay, so we continue over with our word formation. Today, what is our word?
Direction.
Okay, so direction. Well done. So this is our word formation session where we find smaller words out of a big word like direction. Please, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. So parents and viewers out there, if today is your first time viewing or tuning into Kids Golden Moment, this is a word formation segment where we break words into smaller parts. When we meet a big word like this, every big word has its portion. So here we break the big word into smaller portions, especially for those who are in the upper and then lower primary level. This is going to help them know more words, and then when they are writing their books, their essays, and their comprehension, words will not be difficult for them to find. Hey, Ronti. I can't even see some more. Okay. Alright, so we'll end it here and then you try your hands on at home. Ronti has done very well today. Ronti has beaten
This one we mark it. Today we'll mark it. We'll mark it because some people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey.
Okay.
You have
definitely she's the winner.
No. Let's mark it. Okay. Because last week some people wrote some words that are not in the dictionary. So today I want to be sure.
Yeah.
Wow, you've done so well. Well, Auntie
You've done
Winifred was
well.
talking, so
Yeah.
we understand. So thank you so much for the word section. Wow, thank you. Okay, so here we go again. I remember last week we were trying to learn a lot of words. And one of the ways in which you can learn words and understand words is when you use the English dictionary. We are speaking English, so we will use the English dictionary. When we start speaking Spanish, I'll get the Spanish dictionary as well. For you to read and understand, you have to understand the words which are used to form the sentences. Then the words used to form the sentences, those sentences make up a paragraph. Those sentences make up a paragraph. Then a paragraph makes up pages and pages and pages of a book. So when you don't understand this, the words, the single units of a sentence, you will not be able to understand the sentence. Then you will not be able to understand the paragraph and the pages. So what will be the use of reading a book when you don't understand it at all? That is why I want you to understand that the use of a dictionary is very important. So important. If you don't have a dictionary, please tell mommy and daddy to get you a dictionary. And even if you have a dictionary and you don't know how to use it, that is why I'm here. The past few weeks we've been learning how to use the dictionary, and we've learned a few things here and there. But today, after all the weeks of teaching you the alphabetical order of the dictionary, I want us to pick a few words and try and also learn how to read the dictionary. So, I propose this dictionary for you and any other dictionary. Okay. So today, let's look at some words in the English dictionary. So kids, are you ready with your dictionary? Today we are going to learn some few words, how to be able to get the words and get the meanings of the word. So today I have some few words. I would like us to look it up in the English dictionary. Then we look up for the meaning so that wherever we see those words, we will understand it very well. So the first word is avatar. Avatar. Remember that the dictionary also gives you the pronunciation of the word. So we have avatar. That is A-B-A-T-T-I-O-R. So as you already know, we start looking for this word in the A section because it starts with A. Then we go to the AB. So we are not going to go to AA, or we go to AB. Then we go down to where the words are ABA, because A comes after B, so we go ABA. Then we go further to look for ABAT. So here we go, from here I go from the word before this word is ABAT, and the word is ABATE. So we have ABATE. So from the E, we now go to ABATT, because that's the next word that follows. Because E comes before T, that's why this word comes before this word in the English dictionary. So from there we go to abattoir. Then abattoir is actually a slaughterhouse. So those of you who don't know abattoir, it's a slaughterhouse. That's where they cook. I said they cook them in tree. That's where they kill the cattle, the sheep, the goats, and we go and buy on the market. So that is the meaning. So whenever you see this word abattoir, you should know that it's a slaughterhouse. So those of you who didn't know, you see the dictionary has taught us. So that is why we look out for words in the dictionary. Okay, so from there, ABA, we go to ABB. Then I look for ABBR. Then when I go further on, I get abbreviate. And abbreviate means that shorten a word, phrase, or a piece of writing. So if I want to abbreviate something, I'll shorten it up. Let's say I want to say Ghana Commercial Bank. I can write Ghana Commercial Bank as Ghana Commercial Bank. This is GCB. I have abbreviated it. I have made it short. Okay? So let's have words like, can you give me some words? Let's see. Okay. TV, television, TV. Most of us say TV. Okay? TV is television. So it has been abbreviated. It has been made short. So that's the meaning of abbreviate. Okay? So I think I learned some few words today and how to get it. Let's go to abide. We go to A, then B. Then from B, we don't go to BB, we go to BC, BD. We go all the way to ABI. And when we get to ABI, let's see, ABI, let me see, ABB, ABE, ABOI, okay. So we have ABR, I think I've gone too far to ABR, I have to go back. I comes before O. So ABI, yes, because I went to ABO. But O comes after I, so I have to come back. So I have abide, ABIDE, which means, it has four meanings. Some words have 4 meanings, so it's always good to read all the meanings. Then you understand it. Every time you see it in every passage or every book, you know the meaning which is applying to that specific context or that specific story you are reading. So with abide, one of the meanings are accept or obey a rule or decision. To accept or obey a rule or decision. That means that you have to abide by all the COVID-19 protocols. What it means is that you have to obey, accept and obey every rule. As in wearing a face mask wherever you go, whenever you are going to public, wash your hands with running water and soap. What it means is that you are abiding. You have to abide by the rules and regulations. For the other example or meanings of abide, we shall do it next week, okay? But for now, we have learned how to look for abattoir. You remember what it meant? It meant a slaughterhouse where we kill or we slaughter goats, sheep, cattle for consumption. And also we learned abbreviate. That is when we shorten some words like GCB or television, TV, and that is abbreviate. And also we learned abide. Okay, abide by all the COVID-19 protocols and we'll all be safe and sound. Okay, mommy and daddy, thank you so much for learning with me how to use the English dictionary. Your life will always be improved as we learn more words.
Okay. So we are moving on to our moral tip with our adorable Nora. Nora, what's our moral tip for the day?
Today our moral tip is least said, soonest mended.
Okay.
I repeat, least said, soonest mended. The definition is action speaks louder than words. Get to work and don't talk much about the problem. Get it fixed. Excessive talking will not get the work done.
Okay. A similar quote.
And the similar quote is the earlier the better.
Okay. So the earlier the better. So what did you learn from this?
I learned that if we have work today and we don't do it, it may pile up, and also action speaks better than words. So we should stop talking and talking. If they give us homework, we'll talk and talk before we do it. So we should just do the homework to prevent any problem.
Okay, so that means that when you have something doing, you have to do it right away. You shouldn't wait for someone to tell you this is what you have to do or that is what you have to do. Okay, so that is our moral tip for the day, and thank you for watching.
Wow. Kids Golden Moments, hearts, hands, and heels. And today, our game is Owari. Last week, we had so much fun with Ludi. But today, we are going to learn a little about Owari. Uncle, do you know what Owari means?
I want to ask Grandma first.
Hey, my grandma is not here. Okay, but you know how to play.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, what I learned about Owari is that they said it was a game played by a woman and a man. And the game was so interesting. They kept playing and playing. And by the time they realized they have affection for each other and they married. So it was called Owari. Is it you? I don't know. I think that is it. It's Owari. The more they played, they were having fun, interacting, and they got to know each other and they married. Owari. Anything like I said. And they got Owari. Or else Owari. Sometimes you play, you keep playing. Especially when two intelligent people are playing. They keep playing and playing, but nobody wants to outwit the other. You see, so Ewari Kakra. But that is what history says. And it's one of the games, they claim it came from the Ashanti region. But somewhere too, they say it came from Madagascar and other places. But the essence of the game was for recreation. And some call it African chess, because you have to think and move the beats in a way that you will not lose, and that is life. So, as I further researched, I learned also that the slaves those days used to play Owari. They used to dig the ground, like how it has been done. They used to dig the ground of their mining site or wherever they are farming. And they put stones and beads inside and they played Owari.
Okay.
And in a way that when their slave masters are coming, all they do is just cover it up. And they'll pretend as if they are working, but the slave masters will not catch them. But now what bread? You don't need jump in the career understand. Yes. So it is very important that it's a game that helps us relax. But the main aim of Owari is to teach us strategies. In fact, if you can play Owari very well, it opens your mind to learn a lot of maths, a lot of strategies to win in life.
Very true.
It's very true. Eh?
Very
So
true.
today, we'll play, we'll see whether you can play or not. But I believe, I'm not so good at Owari, but I believe you are from the way you are smiling. Okay, so Owari is a game that helps you to think. And we are doing all these games because we want children to develop the love for reading and concentrating on a book and finishing a book. And if you're playing Owari until you end, you can't win. So it also gives our mind some understanding that whatever you start, you should finish. So that's the essence of this game section, okay? But before we play a game, I want to show viewers a few names of Owari in different places. In Yoruba, they call it Ayoyo, I think, and Ayoyo, yes. And in Cote d'Ivoire, they also play, most African countries play. They call it Awali, Awali. Then Ori in Cape Verde. Cote d'Ivoire, they call it Awali. But in Cape Verde, they also play the Ori. Well, I'm not getting the words well, but we can see. And in Antigua, all the way in Antigua, they call it Wari. In Ghana, we call it Awali and Awali. Well, yeah, Awali, yes. And the same in Cote d'Ivoire, some aspects of Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast also call it the same. Then in Nigeria, Suriname, and Ewes call it Ajiboto. I think Ajiboto, I think I got it right. But most people, surprisingly, most people play Hawaii. And I'm very surprised. But it's a game that now even America and the diaspora, those who claim or feel that they originated from Africa through slavery, they are all trying to play it. And it brings in a lot of recreation and memories of the past, from the slavery and all the issues. So that is what we have for today. You can see these are words for different, from areas different from Ghana, on the names of Owari. So that is it. Today we've learned a little about Owari and the history of Owari children. I believe we've learned a lot. And children who have not played Owari before, I know some viewers are from Canada and US watching me. Please, even if you don't have the set of Owari, this is GS. Yeah, that's my school, but we branded it my school name, and the children play in school because it teaches them a lot of mathematics and calculations. So we are going to try to play and teach you the rules of the game. And next week we shall continue because of time. But I believe you've learned a little about Owari or Awali or any other name is mentioned anywhere. And for this game, Awali or Owari, I'm confusing the name now. You start with 4 pebbles. These are called pebbles, but the real name are Bondok seeds. B-O-N-D-U-C, Bondok seeds. And they are like leguminous shrubs. They are like trees, which these are the seeds. It comes in a grayish form, greenish form, and when it dries, it comes like this. And normally it comes 2 in a seed. So they take it out, dries, and that's what they use for the seeds or the beads of Owari. So we have this all here, and we have 6 pots for every side. This side is mine, and that side is yours. That one you know. So we have 4 in each one. And the aim of the game is to win as much seeds from your opponent as possible. So you have to strategize. And so when you know, wow. So the more I take seeds from you, the more I win. So when I get above 25 and above seeds, it means that I've captured you. And when I get more seeds, I've captured some of your seeds and you have lost. So you have to be smart. You have to be calculated. You have to count. So it helps children even in mathematics. You're a mathematician. Yes, it's very, very true. So uncle, let's start. So we start by putting 1 bead or seed in each hole anti-clockwise. We go this way. So I put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Then I take all the seeds there and continue until I reach a place that there's nothing inside and I stop. But when I stop, in fact, there are different types of Owari. As we said, over 5, 10 different types. But this one we are playing the normal one. So let me just go. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have more, so I take it. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going because there are more inside. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I keep going. So we are learning math and counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since it's only 1, then I have ended. Then my opponent will also continue. Okay.
My turn now.
Yes. So it's uncle's turn. So he took one and put it, and he has more, so he takes it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, you're
6,
bringing
7.
your-
1, 2, 3.
So you are learning how to count.
7.
Okay.
1,
Whenever I get a 4 in any of my holes, I take it.
6, 7.
So this is mine, so I take it. It's mine.
2, 3.
Then this is his, it's 4, so he takes it. This is mine, 4, so I take it. I'm winning. Okay, so I'll start by taking. You can take from anywhere, but you have to be strategic. You have to know. So now I've won 4 again. 1. So let me take it before I forget. 1, 2. There we go. Go. It's left with 1, so I have ended.
My turn now.
Yes.
So because I have 4 here, I won't continue. So I have my 4 and another 4
So
here.
Uncle is, hey! Okay, so I will also, let me see, let me go this way. So I have 1. Ooh, sorry, 1. Then I have this, so I put it here, then 1. This is my 4, so I've won already. Then 1, then the 4, because I ended on this 4, I take it, I have possessed it, so it is mine. Okay, so Uncle, let's go. Uncle is strategizing. He wants to play and get my 4. That is what he's doing. That is the essence of, this African chess, the one, to make you think, to win in life, and it affects your life.
Turn now.
But it's yours. So you can spoil it by 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so now I have no choice. But you probably move it this way.
Now I'll move this.
Yay, I'm gonna spoil my game. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah! So I won. Okay, so I'm to play.
Okay.
Hey, wow. Okay. Ooh, I have no choice. Since I have no choice, I have to still spoil my dream because I have to play. Okay. Okay.
Alright, so since she has 4 in her place and I also have 4 at my column, we can arrive at a consensus and say, okay, let each one of us take the 4 at their place and then we'll see who won the game.
Oh, okay, alright. So let's accept it. So we take the 4. So we arrange it 4 and see who won. Uncle keeps laughing. I don't know why he's laughing, but I think I won. I took 2 of his houses. I took 2, which means that I have 4. So this is mine. So now I can play here and add it to mine. You understand? This is one of the types of playing Owari. Next week we come with the Abapa and the other types. And we have actually 5 to 10 different kinds of Owari. And you saw the way we were thinking and strategizing. That is how it is. It opens our mind. Once I believe that you have just observed. Next week you tell us what you learned. But I know you are. So thank you so much, kids, for joining. And mommy and daddy, thank you so much for allowing your kids to watch their kids' golden moments. We have learned a lot. We have molded our hearts, our hands, and our heels. See you next week. And remember, share to all your friends. And go on our Facebook page and our YouTube page, Ronti Ajaku, and subscribe. And watch the previous programs, and you will be blessed, and your children will also be blessed. See you next week. Kids golden moments.